Welcome. Welcome to the locker. Hope everybody had a good weekend. How was your weekend, Ant?
It was good, man. It was hot.
It was hot?
Fireworks. Yeah, hot, man. You talking about 90s, like 90s, 90s,
No.
90s.
Not in
Yeah,
Lexington.
90s, 90s, 90s.
Are you serious?
Yeah, yeah. Good 90s.
That's crazy, man. I didn't expect Lex to be this hot. What? I wish it was. Nah, I wouldn't say that. I was going to say I wish it was that high when I was playing, but I don't know. I don't know if the
Nah,
players would have been able to handle that.
no, you already had concussions to deal with. Last thing you want to deal with is last thing you want to have to deal with is is cramping. Cause I done seen some dudes cramp up out there. And that's the
Nah,
last thing you want to deal with.
cramping was something I didn't have to worry about. I got I want to ask you a question. I was going to ask you about the fireworks, but you already talked about that. But I want to ask you about the show on Sunday and how one of the callers had you shook. You all right?
Hey, Misha?
Yeah, he had you shook, man. Had you
No.
stumbling and confused and
If I you let me know, you go ahead and you just fill me in on exactly what it is that you thought you heard that you thought had me shook, and I'll clarify exactly what probably went on and what I was probably thinking.
I'm just saying, my man came on and basically handed it to you about the access, about the I guess the procedures of coronavirus with UK and starting of sports and all that stuff. And I don't know, man. I thought you were shook a little bit. You was trembling a little bit.
Nah, like I said, my whole thing was from the beginning on our show, I was kind of like, well, I'm not sure what's going on, and I don't have a direction which way to go because I know we're in unprecedented times right now. But if you decide that if you decide that we're gonna not have sports or we are gonna have sports, all I want you to do is be safe. Either way, whichever side you take, I want you to be safe.
That's true.
But this guy played both sides of the fence. Basically, well, you can't be safe because of this, and this is going on. And just said he wants it back because you can't be worried about this, and this.
Right.
So it wasn't really, I was just like, dude, like my whole point was you didn't help me none. So me being shook was not an option. All I'm saying is you didn't help me none.
Right.
So if I would have agreed with this side, then I would say, okay, you swayed me this way. If I'd agree with this side, I would say, okay, you swayed me that way. But this dude just stayed right in the middle. He said his points, both points, and neither point were not neither. Both points were exactly opposite.
Right.
So you said my favorite color is black. My favorite, and then he came back and said, but you know what? Actually, my favorite color is white. Like that's exactly what he did. So I was just kind of like, we like followers. We like, people follow our show and listen. So it really wasn't shook. It was kind of how I wanted to deal with it.
Yeah.
But my biggest concern was trying to figure out how I'm going to get him to understand. Do you know what you just said? Like, does that make sense to you? Like, come again. But honestly, I think he called back, and I heard our producer in the background saying, "Yeah, we're not gonna let you back online. What is that you want to say?" And they never told me what he had to say, but I think he did call back.
I think Curtis cut him off just because of that. He was all right, bye. He almost pulled a burger, but not quite.
Oh yeah, nah, man, he ain't. He I don't know. Like I said, I really can't understand. And people do that. Some people just want to be heard on the radio.
Right.
But you said both sides, like basically you appease both audiences.
Well,
so you told them exactly what you want to know. Well, that's like you being a sports commentator and saying, Hey, we're tuned into the game. We're the Cavs against the Golden State Warriors. One team can win and one team can lose. We're gonna tune in and see what happens. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. That's kind of where I was at on the whole thing, man.
Man, I saw a tweet from Justin Rowland yesterday that got me talking on my show, and since you claim and you're deep in your heart that you were a DB for some reason, I don't know why you claim this, but whatever. Justin asked which position was stronger, corners or safety, and it really hurt my feelings being a corner that I had to say I think the safety position is stronger overall. I know I'm hitting you with this spur of the moment, and I didn't give you some time to think about it, but this is the locker. We don't give each other time to think about it. We just hit each other with it. So what you think? Corners or safety stronger?
I think safeties are stronger. I think your safeties have to be stronger in general. But we got with juniors and a red coming back from injury, seniors. So we got upperclassmen at the safety position.
Yep.
Which I think is huge. I think it's huge. You know why they call them safeties?
Why, Ant? Why?
Because if anything goes wrong, they're supposed to fix it. You got your Mike linebacker, then you got your safeties. Other than that, like defensive ends can get all kinds of recognition. You got Dion over there who can cover one third of the land or the world, and water. I don't know. 2/3 of the water is covered by 2/3 of the land is covered by water, right. And Dion covers the other third. Right, okay, right. We understand that. But when it comes down to like actually X's and O's of football, then you got Mike linebackers who dictates where everybody goes, but you got safeties at the end of the day. Even if Mike linebacker makes a bad play or bad call, you are the safety. You are the last line of defense. Okay, that didn't work out. Let me adjust and have an upperclassman who's seen a lot of different things, who kind of understands who they're working with, the continuity with them, I think is the biggest thing that I think they go through. And I think having upperclassmen at the safety position is bigger than anything. Good corners can do well, but you can have decent corners. And I'm saying you can. Only thing a decent corner can get beat on really is a curl or a hitch. If you got good safeties, all they can really, I mean, like I said, if you just do man two all day, even if you beat the corners every time and you got good safeties, they gonna get tackled.
Well,
within the realm.
Well, twofold. Let me first hit you with. I can't believe you left our man Stu Group out. Most important person on that defense is Bohanna. He's the most important. But so I would say this. As a corner, if we playing man two all day, I'm happy. Because I can be aggressive as hell because I know I got two safeties over the top. If we playing man two, I'm already aggressive. But that means I ain't got to worry about nothing. I better have two safeties that's going to cover my ass when I jump a route because I'm jumping it. I'm jumping. Period. So,
and I told you that before. Like I said, we talked about the Ravens, like the 99 Ravens or whatever. I mean, just any era of the Ravens. And they talked about Ray Allen, Ray Lewis, Ray Lewis, and
Ed
Reed. They would, have a defense combination package, and Ed Reed would say, well, not really Ed Reed because Ray is looking at everything. He's diagnosed what's going on. Ray is feeling like I need to go. Like I need to go now. Like I got to go.
Yeah.
And so Ray gonna go, And Ed realizes, okay, I got to drop down. But if Ray goes and the quarterback drops back and there's a bunch of verticals, then Ed ain't going to drop in the back. It might be a void in the middle, which is fine because maybe Ray might get to the ball. Maybe it might be a bad throw. But, I mean, it's just kind of when you got smart safeties, having smart safeties and veteran safeties, that's just something you really can't account for. Like, that's something you can't make up for.
Like we had my boy Reggie Rusk on, and like I said, he's the best safety I played with. And the reason why he's the best safety I played with, because he allowed me to be me. Because I had a dude back there who was the fastest guy in the secondary playing safety, and who had crazy range and was a sure tackler. So if I jumped something, I jumped it with confidence because I knew I could recover. But even if I couldn't recover, I knew I had a safety back there that could cover that 53 1/3 yards and at least give us another chance if I get beat. So, yeah, this is where I look at it. So you had Corker, you got Robinson, all right? And you got guys who played last year, Dotson, and you got Asian who played a lot last year.
Right.
And now you got, I'm telling you, the guy that I'm waiting to see is Mo Douglas.
Oh, yeah.
I'm waiting to see him play. So you think he ain't even got a chance to shine yet. All right?
Yeah, right.
Adam, I'm telling you, I seen this kid play. He's from here. Joel Williams is a safety. He is going to be a dog. Him and Kevin Joseph, dude, I'm telling you, that safety position is loaded. For the corners, I'm only confident in 5, maybe.
You said 5 people?
5 corners, yeah.
How many do you need to play a game?
No, I'm just saying, no. But the depth, though, we talking about which one is stronger, right? I'm not saying.
We're going to bring new ones in.
No, the question is who's the stronger group?
Well, what difference? No, that's not how we're going to do this. If you got 5 corners, and only 2 of them are on the field at a time.
No, possibly 3. Nickel.
Okay. Possibly 3. But we're not going to say possibly 3 because one of those safeties could be in there.
There you go. We got 3 safeties who can go down in nickel. You don't have no corners who can play safety. Probably Kevin Joseph, the only one.
So you making my point. How you raising your voice? You making my point.
No, I'm saying, I agree with you. Safety is the strongest. That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
At corner,
I thought you were going against me.
No. At corner, I feel confident in Joseph. I feel confident in Eccles. I feel confident in Dort. Jamari Brown, he kind of tailed off in the last year. Because people don't understand. One thing at corner you need is confidence. Because everybody has ability. If you don't have swag and confidence, you're done. I don't care how great are hips, how great are feet, how great are eyes. I don't care. You got the whole package. If you are lacking confidence, you're done. That's why I said a few years ago, I think Chris Restry lost his confidence, not his ability. I think he lost that swag he had his freshman year. And I think that hurt him. I don't know if there was a play, he got beat deep or something, but that hurt him the rest of his career. I'm not sure if Jamari Brown got that swag back. And so then you have Devonshire, whom I think is a dog, can be a dog. And then you have, I think he can become, I like Andrew Phillips. I saw some film on him in high school, actual game film, not a highlight film. I think he has the ability, but we haven't seen it. Oh, before you get started, one thing you said last week on Thursday, man, that I forgot to jump on. You said you came in that corner in spring and had 1 or 2 picks, right?
Right.
Think about how many interceptions we have had at corner in the last 2 or 3 years. Not many.
Yeah.
Lonnie Johnson had 1 his whole career. Right. Beatty had 1 his last year. We got to make some damn plays at the corner, man. We're not making enough plays.
Yeah. Man, I would love to see. I'm not going to disagree with you, but I would love to see what the targets look like. What the targets look like at the corners.
Oh,
They may try to take the top off and go may go deep. It seemed like a lot of people went deep at us, just trying to take the top off of us. I would like to see the disparity between if they were actually third and seven, third, eight, because corners got to play. Like you got to be able to react. You got in third and long, you got to be able to react. But if it's just taking shots long, that's a little different story. I do agree with you. I don't think there was enough turnover from the corner position. The safeties got a lot of them.
yes.
But then again, it could have been that the corners are so tight on them.
Get out of here. Oh. If Dort had, as you say about me, if Dort had so many pass breakups and Eckel had so many pass breakups, some of them should have been INTs. Some of them, Eccles had 0, and Eccles balled out last year. He needs to get 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
And I'm not gonna say I'm the greatest corner ever, but I had 3 interceptions, 3, 2, and 3, and they didn't even pass that much when I was playing. So these boys should at least get 2 a year, man. At least 2.
Oh yeah. I think the only thing is we don't have a change at defensive coordinator not defensive coordinator, but defensive back position coaching. So if your coach ain't telling you, like my running back coach told me when I played running back there, that when you get the ball, you do whatever you want to. I'm not you. I'm not in your head. You do what you got to do. Only thing I require is that you not lose yards. So when you see guys running back 5 or 10 yards, only thing that's running through my mind is, I remember my coach told me not to lose yards, like not to lose yards. So make sure, even if I'm running back, I got to gain all these yards back and then some. So when you say, so if you got a defensive back coach is like, we just going to bat the ball down and make sure they don't get the catch, that's fine. But then you got some, and I can tell, like you said, the Ed Reeds, Aeneas, I play with Aeneas Williams. There's some guys that Dre Bly. Once you get the ball in your hands, Dion, and I ain't play with Dion, I'm just naming people now. But you got to get the ball back to the house. Like, okay, I'm gonna catch it. But there's some people like, I don't know if I'm gonna catch it. So my coaches taught me make sure but if you were given the carte blanche to go ahead and make the interception, or at least attempt to make it, it's a lot different.
It's all right here. It's swag and film study. I broke down some of Asante Samuel stuff yesterday, and you got to know, you as a DB, you have to remove. If you can get to removing 50% of route possibilities, you winning.
Right.
So the only way you can start removing routes is by studying film and studying tendencies. If you're not studying film and studying tendency, you're just going out for athletic ability, then you're not going to get any INTs. It's just not going to happen. Unless somebody just throws one to you. I mean, but if you're going to try to break on a ball, you have to know, okay, I'm going to eliminate, he can't run a slant, he can't run a dig route, he can't run a post. All he's going to run is a curl, an out, and a comeback.
Right.
Now you're winning. But if you are just playing the receiver as he's running the route, and you're going to try to react off of his movement, you're beat. Because he knows where he's going and you don't. So if he knows he's running out and you trying to wait on him to run out, then he got you beat with a good quarterback. Now, if you got a bad quarterback, he might throw a bad pass, you might get lucky. But if you already know he's going to either run an out or come back, you're going to stop before he stops. Because you already know. So I wonder if our corners are studying enough film. Because I know our safeties are. Because I saw some reactions from Honey Badger and West a couple years ago that I was like, okay, I see what y'all doing. Y'all kind of knew what was going to happen. The corners, not so much.
But what is the difference between going for an interception and knocking the ball down. Do you have a different mindset? Because obviously I'm different than you all that have played DB your whole life. Is there a difference between going for an interception and just going to knock the ball down? Is there a difference?
Yes,
in mentality and attacking the ball?
I only speak for myself. I'm always going for the interception. That's my first thought. Once I put my foot in the ground, I'm going to pick it off. Now, if after my 2 steps on my break, if I know, okay, I got no chance, then I try to get one hand in and knock it down. But when I see a route, and we play a lot of zone, so I always saw the quarterback. so looking at the quarterback is huge because I know when he's going to release. When the quarterback lead hand comes off the ball, I'm breaking. So, and my breaking is I see the ball, I see the receiver out the corner of my eye, use my peripheral. I see the quarterback and the receiver. When he throws, I'm going. Now, if I see, oops, I can't get it. Now there's a chance of making a tackle or trying to get a deflection.
Yeah.
Every corner, you're not going to get attacked. I'm saying now, these guys now, the corner might get 10 targets, probably 11 a game, maybe. They throw about 30, 40 times a game. You might get 10 tops. If you're not intent on getting at least one a game, there's a problem.
Yeah.
Let's not say you're going to get it, but your intention should be one a game. I had interception celebration every game, a new one. That was my motivation. I had to come up with one, so just in case I get one, I'm ready.
Right.
Because that was my intent. Now, obviously, it didn't happen. I mean, I got a third of the games I got an interception probably. So it wasn't going to happen, but you got to have that mindset.
How many interceptions did you have for your career?
8.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So about 2 a year.
No, see, I didn't play my freshman year, so I had about almost 3.
What do you mean you ain't play your freshman year?
I didn't play corner my freshman year. I played safety, and I was a bag up.
You didn't play, or you didn't play?
Okay, I didn't touch.
You can't say, dude. I would have probably had more. I would assume I would have more interceptions from safety than I would at corner.
No.
So you said you didn't play. The whole point is,
no.
You were on the field, but you had. So I'm still staying with 2 per year. I'm not saying it was that good or bad.
No. I'm just saying. My freshman year, I played one game really at safety, and that was Ole Miss. That's the only time I got really defensive PT. Because we were so deep, man. My freshman year, we had Melvin Johnson, we had Marcus Jenkins, we had 3 corners, we had Muhammad as a backup that went on both, and Steve Hall went from corner to safety sometimes. So I played Ole Miss because we was beating them, and somebody got hurt, so coach threw me in. But other than that, I didn't get any PT on defense. I was a special team guy my freshman year.
All right, we're gonna let you go with that. If that's what you want to go with.
I might have had 10 snaps my freshman year on defense.
The whole season?
The whole season on defense. Yep.
Oh, okay.
10 snaps.
You may as well just redshirted then.
That's what because I played special teams, so I played every game. So I shouldn't say that. I was gonna say if they had this 4-game rule, I think coach might have redshirted me but I was good on special teams. So I don't know.
So why didn't you just keep playing special teams throughout your career?
Because I was too damn good to just play special. Oh, once I played corner, Coach Smith said no. He said no more special teams. I had to beg him my senior year to play on a gunner on punt. And I only played gunner on punt when it was on the 50-yard line and in. That's the only time.
So why did they move me from? Why did they say, well, you could? Now why did they move me from cornerback to running back then?
You got to ask the coaches. I don't know.
I want you to be honest for 1 second.
Yeah.
I want you to be honest for 1
second.
Like
I'm not honest.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying because we always talk about this DB stuff. And you played DB your whole career. I feel like I should have played DB. I think I was a hell of a running back. I definitely was. But I think just my instinct and my determination what DB calls for So what I'm saying is, when you say you didn't get enough time, so why would they move me back from DB to back to running back, or vice versa?
Now, I don't know why. I don't know why they moved you to DB from running back. I don't know. Did they think we had enough people? Because we were not hurting that corner.
Y'all got hurt at DB. Y'all was hurt at DB is why they moved me over there.
Who was hurt?
In 95, y'all had Keoy got hurt.
I was hurt during spring.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There was a lot of people hurt. I think they moved me over there to help for spring.
Okay.
And then I think Mo got hurt, and nobody else got hurt. Another running back hurt, so they moved me back to running back. But the point was, when we talk about, when we got guys like yourself and just sports heads, not knowing the sports heads, talk about it. But if you feel, if I was moved from cornerback because of an injury, or if I was moved there because of an injury, that never meant that I could never play the position.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure that most of you ever seen me play the position, unless you watch Twinsburg highlights.
Right.
And if you watch Twinsburg highlights, you damn sure will be saying like, damn, why he didn't play DB? But then you would also watch the other side of the ball and be like, oh, I see why he didn't play DB.
Well, that's the carrot. I'm not. No, you could have played. I already told you. You could have played corner. No doubt. You could have played corner.
I wanted to play safety. Damn corner.
I'm telling
they
you.
had me at corner. I wanted to play safety.
We've had this discussion.
All right, we're going to leave it.
Many times.
We'll leave it at that, then. I'm going.
No, hold on. Safety in the SEC in the 90s was not safety in the SEC now.
But I got up like 205 though my redshirt freshman year. I was up like 205.
And you don't want to play safety.
I'm gonna bring it downhill, man.
All right, man.
Okay, let me ask you this. This is what I don't think you. This is the part I think you missing. And me playing running back at the same size.
Yep.
I got 300, 250 pound people trying to blow me up. So why would me, with a little bit of inertia behind me, why would I not be more effective on the other side?
Okay. Let me tell you. Them 300-pounders are jumping on you in like a 2-yard head start. Just imagine running back coming through a gap.
But the 250s, we talking about that. But no, but there's 250s coming too, though.
Okay, all right, 250s. But they still within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage, 3 yards of the line of scrimmage. You 3 yards, 4 yards back. Linebackers 3 yards from line. So you got 7 yards to everybody. So the impact is not as brutal. Just imagine your boy, just any running back, Fred Taylor, whom I hated.
Oh, Shake. Okay. They call him Shake. Shake Taylor.
Imagine Fred Taylor cut back. The will linebacker overruns a play. He cut back. It's you and Fred Taylor, and he's got hash to hash. He got hash to hash to break you down or run over your ass. And he's coming full speed because he's coming through a gap. And he's unaccustomed to you. No one's in his way. It's not fun, dude.
How many Fred Taylors were born in America?
Dude, I'm gonna tell you. In that
you
time,
named Fred Taylor. I'm not saying, and like you said, this is the SEC. So I know you can name another.
Exactly.
But I'm saying, yeah.
I'm not saying you couldn't play safety. For a guy who played a year at safety and played 3 at corner, it's much better on the island than it is in that. Dude, I'm telling you. It's
but I want to be the reason. But that might be, and I ain't even gonna call you out. But I am gonna call you out.
Call me out.
I want to be the reason my team gonna win or lose. Like I want it on my shoulder. You know the difference between LeBron and Mike?
They ain't got nothing to do with it. He got nothing to do with it.
Yes, sir. Yes, he does. LeBron don't want the consequences of them losing on his shoulders. So he gonna make the best basketball play.
I'm just saying. The better
Mike
position
is gonna make the best play for them to win, and he feels like 99.9% of the time is him having the ball in his hands. So I understand what you're saying. I can guard 1/4 of the field and be comfortable over there and do what I want to do. But I've always felt like, man, rather than having, unless it's Ed Reed back there, David Fulcher, Steve Atwater, Willie Gary, what's the dude's name from Pittsburgh Steelers?
Troy? Polamalu?
Well, him, but nah, the one before him, right before him. Man, Steve something.
Oh, the corner.
The pro, he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, Woodson.
What, Rod Woodson?
But you said
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, didn't they move Charles Woodson to safeties?
Charles Woodson played whatever the hell he wanted to play. He was never really
exactly.
He was whatever. Charles, line up where you want to line up, and we'll play as we play.
Right.
Because he never played safety. He played. I don't even know what he played, man. Some hybrid, whatever.
Yeah. Now, see, I'm on, man. I'm on that type.
See, but that's the thing, though. We didn't have that. I would have liked to play that too. I would have liked to play nickel. Nickel would have been the perfect position for me in college.
Yeah.
But teams didn't run enough 3 wides to promote us running nickel. Pro sets, tight end, slot, closed formation with slot on one side. Now they run all kinds of stuff. See, I would have loved to play now.
So you blame your down 7?
Why?
Because you saying they didn't. Y'all ain't have opportunity to run nickel.
No,
which means they didn't trust your down 7.
No.
So what the other teams was like here.
No, the offense never went. We didn't really play offense that went one back. Everybody had 2 backs, a tight end, or 2 tights, and 2 receivers. There was no reason to play nickel because there's never a slot, a receiver with 3 receiver sets.
But if you was aggressive, you was nickel, you could have made nickel work.
If we would have, but we didn't run it. We didn't.
Yourself. I know what you said. I'm saying, okay. We both. My whole point is, I just assume if the personnel would have.
Look,
and I think y'all had the personnel. I think you and Keo Wilson both could have came down in the box. Y'all was both big enough to come in there to lay the boom if you got to.
Yeah, no.
So you could cover a little bit laterally and blitz and whatever. Yeah. So I think it would have been good. So if you want to run into a nickel look with 2 nickel backs that's gonna bury their nose in your chest, I think that was something I would go with.
Yeah, no, you're right. It would have been nice if I could have played that Will linebacker, that Marlon McCree when you were there. But times were different.
Oh yeah. No doubt. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I think we gonna put it like this. I think we're gonna be good because last year going into the season, we were my biggest question was the defensive backs. And it's always been the receivers because we haven't showcased receivers or whatever, put them on give them opportunity to showcase their skills. But DBs last year were the question because after Robinson got hurt, it was kind of like, what are we gonna do? We don't have any experience. And now the guys got a year experience. Now I come back. Now they're old. Like they balled out last year and got experience and they old. So now it's not even really a question. I don't care if it's safety or corner. Like I think those guys are ready to do what they got to do. Only problem is I don't even know if we gonna have a damn season, and that's the problem. Like I really don't think we're gonna have a season.
I don't think so either.
And I think we poised and ready to do some special things.
I
think we poised and ready to do special things.
I'm on the record with 11-1, and I'm gonna say this: as a guy who played secondary, you're only as good as your front 4. And the reason why I had no issue with our front 4, no issue with our DBs last year, is because we were so damn good at the interior, the linebackers. So it wasn't going to get to us. I mean, corner is, I don't like to say this, corner is relatively easy as far as responsibility.
That's why you talking about I should play that. I don't want to play no damn stuff. I want the game to rest on my shoulder.
No. See,
put the game on my shoulder.
Corner is tough in situation because it's obvious when you get beat. It's like they throw a touchdown. It's like I know who they threw it on. It's tough in that aspect, but as far as responsibility, it isn't as tough. As far as mentally knowing what you got to do, it's not that tough. So not anybody. It's easier to plug and play a corner than is a safety. You can throw a guy in at corner. So, but safety, you gotta know the defense. At corner, you just gotta know I either got man or I got zone. Safety's got a lot more in his bag that he's got to arrange more than corner. So I knew we had athletes at corner, so I thought we were gonna be okay because our front was fucking a beast, and they proved it. So, since we have talked a little bit longer than I anticipated, let's get into the $500 million man. What you think about Patty Mahomes having a chance to have $500 million?
Hey man, I'm all for it, man. Like the thing is, this guy won Super Bowl MVP. The thing is, man, he could have won the Super Bowl the year prior if his defensive lineman hadn't jumped off sides. Right. How many years has he been in the NFL? Three. So who do you know that comes into the NFL 2 years and just dominates the damn league? Like LeBron, like he on LeBron style, like you blitz me, I evade the blitz and and throw it down. You don't blitz me, I'm gonna pick you apart. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, I like to see those kind of contracts go out, and I also know how NFL football is, but that I ain't mad at him for giving it to him. If you want to give it to somebody, that's the guy to give it to him. I don't know. It's just setting the high precedence. It's setting the high precedence as to what the game is going toward, or what the next quarterbacks are looking forward to.
I don't think the next quarterback is going to ever sign a 10-year deal. I just don't. That it is honestly. I understand why he did it, and it makes sense. He's trying he's given the what people quote unquote the Tom Brady discount, which is not really a discount, but you can put it in that area, in that box potentially. But no quarterback or no player whom, if I'm an agent, wants my guy to sign a 10-year deal. Now, he's never going to reach the 10-year. He's probably going to have to renegotiate around 6 or 7, but whatever.
Yeah, right.
But as a player, I want to get as many contracts as I can get, because then I can get a new signing bonus, guaranteed money. Because it's not basketball, it's not hockey, it's not baseball, where whoever signs you, whatever that number's on the contract, you're going to get that from somebody. NFL, that means nothing. So I'm still shocked he signed a 10-year deal that allows Kansas City to know what their cap hit is going to be, so they can finagle guys, get guys in, get guys out, because they know what their cap hit's going to be. It's not like if they sign a 4-year deal, they're like, oh, well, what's going to happen in year 5? They know right now. And he only cost them, like, I think it was $300,000 to this cap. So it's like they got a bargain. So I understand why he did it though.
What is the do we know what the annual increase in a quarterback is? Nothing like $1 or $2 million a year annual increase in quarterback salaries, right?
No, it depends. It depends.
It ain't been much more than $2 million.
What are you saying for
the top pay has only been like $1 million or $2 million more.
See, because people try to go off of this annual salary bull, and it's not about annual salary. I think Carson Wentz got $105 million guaranteed.
For how many years?
No, it doesn't matter. I think he signed a 4-year deal.
Okay, so that's 20. So that's 25.
See, you can't. See,
I understand. I know you understand. I know you talking about the guaranteed. We understand the guaranteed. But if he just decides to be a decent quarterback at some point, somehow his arm just falls off, and he's just a decent quarterback.
Yeah,
he's making $45 million a year.
No, not technically, because what you can do, you can cut his ass.
You could cut some players, but players like that have.
I'm just saying,
you're not cutting players like that.
I'm just saying,
no, you're not cutting players like that.
If you go in the injury, it goes into a different pot. So let's say he falls off the cliff as far as his talent. He's just not doing what he needs to do.
Right.
The amount of dead money for him, and dead money is if you cut him or release him, the amount that you still have to pay him that count towards the cap. And I don't know that yet, but I think there's later in that contract, the dead money gets to like tens of millions, which is nothing. Like it's you can't, and it's only for a year, and you can't say $450 million over 10 years. You're gonna make $45 million a year. It ebbs and flows. 1 year's gonna make more, next year's gonna make a little less. So
right.
He's not gonna make $45 million. He's gonna probably make more this year than he's gonna make not this year. When the contract kicks in, he'll probably make more. Was it 2021 and 22? In 2023, he'll make more money than in any year ever.
Yeah.
So
agreed.
It's a little. I don't like the annual thing. I want, as a player, what am I going to guarantee and get? So what Patty Mahomes is going to guarantee and get is $141 million. That's his guarantee. No matter what happens.
Okay.
Which is a lot of money.
Yeah, like you said, he do what he's supposed to do for the next couple years. You talking about 45. If he played 3 years, he's going to be made another 150. So they're going to be made damn near 300 million.
Just think about this for a second.
45 plus what he already owned, plus the guarantees, I mean. But I don't think when you're dealing with people in that caliber, on that level, it's not that they leave money out. They're not signing like people say. I don't understand. They not that dumb. Like, we not smarter than they are. When you look at it and say, well, why would they do that? You got to believe it's something in there that they know that we don't know. Exactly. Yeah.
2023, he's gonna get shit, dude. So 2023 and 2024 is when he's gonna break the bank. He's gonna make $40 million. Jeez, dude. 40 and basically 30, that's a lot of money. So, like I say, here's the deal. So, in 2024, there's no dead cap money. So, they can release him after 2024 and be done with him.
Right.
And not have any money count towards the cap. So, that's what the average fan didn't understand. Stop thinking about the 45. It's what's going to happen if you cut him. And that contract means nothing. They can cut him in 2024 and he'll make like $141 million. They can cut him in 2024 and be done with him. Not even close to the 450. Dude, that's a nice contract. When I'm looking at it right now, when you look at these numbers, when you look at these numbers,
that sounds like a win to me. That sounds like a win to me, man. Dude. That sounds like a win to me, because what we're looking at now, like, who's the highest paid? What did Russell sign for 35? Like you said, I know I don't disagree with you that the guarantees are where you really want to look at.
Yeah.
But just for conversation purpose,
Russell's at $35 million.
They said Russell 35. How the hell Ben next? How the hell Ben second? When's the last time Ben played the whole season? But Cam But Cam or Jameis can't even get a job.
Well, Ben also has 3 rings. Cam has 0, and Jameis has.
You talking about the ring he took off the girl he raped, or you talking?
Oh!
Wait a minute, Ben ain't got no damn 3 rings.
How many rings?
You told me. So you said he got 2, he won 2, and took one off that girl's hand. Huh? Hello.
Oh, Lord. All right.
Hello.
I can't. Go. Continue on.
He ain't got no dude. He got 3 rings? No, I don't think he had 3 rings. That's why I thought you said 3 rings. I thought he only had 2.
I'm pretty sure Ben won 3. I could be wrong.
I don't know if he won 3. He may have 3. I don't know if he won.
Hold on. Let me do my research. Yeah, 2.
Yeah. So like I said,
2.
I don't understand how Ben is second.
Dude, because he's
Aaron Rodgers. I see Aaron Rodgers is a poor man's Patrick Mahomes. So I give Aaron Rodgers that.
Wow, that's a damn. And the bad part about it is I can't really argue with you on that. That's insane that you say that.
Same person, just
that's insane.
ain't got that extra.
God.
And you know what? It ain't really, and I really don't even think it's the on-field thing. I think it's the point that people want to play for Pat because he like, man, he talked to him, treat him respectful, and let him know I'm gonna take care of you. Aaron looked like the little asshole that's always gonna call you out for every little thing you do, man.
That's Brady. No, that isn't. I
ain't never heard that about Brady.
Dude, Brady's an ass.
I would see more in Aaron than I would say that if you're not doing what Aaron wants you to do, Aaron to get rid of you, it seems like.
No, that's not true. Damn, dude.
Why Aaron got new receivers every year?
He never had one.
Why he got new ones every year?
Because they haven't signed one. When that's the Packers sign draft a receiver.
I thought Randall Cobb was good. I thought who was the star receiver the first couple years Randall Cobb was there?
Money, dude. Oh, Jordy Nelson.
Jordy Nelson was good. No, there was another one though. There was another. He's had good receivers.
You had Greg Jennings. You had
Jennings was good.
Yeah, no,
he's had good receivers. He's had better receivers than Brady has had.
Yes, and if you know anything about the Packers organization, they ain't paying, and they let all them boys go. Not because of Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers still upset they let Jordy Nelson go. You ask them all. Ask Greg Jennings. He has said the same thing. It's all
you
about.
Ever see Tom Brady complaining about that stuff?
Aaron Rodgers not complaining about it either.
Yeah. What? How many offensive coordinators Aaron Rodgers got? I don't know who's worse than getting somebody fired for not doing what you want to do, LeBron or Aaron.
Right. How many? Hold on. How many coordinators have Aaron Rodgers had? Think about it. He hasn't had but 2.
He on his 3rd now?
Yes, he's on his 3rd now. And he had McCarthy as an OC, and McCarthy said, I need to give the play calling up. He gave it up to, I can't remember the guy.
Why he give it up? Because he knew they was going to cost him his job.
And he has this one. He's had 3, dude. That's all he's had.
That's a lot.
Whoa.
Aaron Rodgers been in the damn NFL.
Tom Brady's had 3.
Tom Brady's had 3 because they was all terrible. Tom Brady got tired of making them good.
Okay. All right. I'll give you.
Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you something, man.
Hey, all 3 of Tom Brady's offensive coordinators have become head coaches. You can't say the same thing for Aaron Rodgers. So that tells you something right there.
Man, I ain't got enough time for any of that. I want to say how long he was in the NFL. That's all I need to know.
Who?
Get that understood, and we good.
Who's that?
Huh?
What'd you just say?
I said, I just need to figure out how long he's in the NFL. And had 3 offensive coordinators. Oh, since 05. Okay, 15 years. 5 years apiece. They gave him enough time to,
And hold on.
Actually, no, it's only been 2.
He's only really had 2 because McCarthy has called the plays ever since he's been the quarterback, and then he's got this one.
I don't like Aaron Rodgers, man.
Oh, really?
I don't like Aaron Rodgers.
Really?
Like,
that's interesting.
I think Aaron Rodgers is an offensive coordinator's nightmare. Because he wants to do things his way, and if it ain't done his way, I don't think it matters.
Why do you feel that way about him and not about Tom Brady? Because Tom Brady's the same damn way.
Because Tom Brady would check the ball down.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers scrambles and throws the ball away a lot or chucks it deep to certain players.
Hold on.
Like Randall Cobb was a viable, and I've had these guys on my fantasy football, so I watch them.
Oh, that's why you hate him.
No, it's not really. No, Aaron has an agenda on what he's doing.
Oh,
Tom's only agenda seems like I just want to win. Who's ever open, I'm gonna give it to him. If I gotta play the next play, I'm gonna dump it off. Aaron Rodgers will scramble, hold the ball, and there's people open on the backside. So if you're that good of a quarterback, you don't know your damn progressions. Like, so you can't see where your third and fourth option is. No, you're gonna roll out, then throw it to the same person every damn time. And like I said, it does have something to do with fantasy football because I watch fantasy football, but
dude,
I don't know what his agenda is. But he has an agenda.
Dude, you are conspiracy theorist.
That's not a conspiracy theory.
Aaron Rodgers has thrown for over 4,000 yards in all but 1, 2, 3 years in his career that he started. And in those 3 years, he played 7 games in one, 9 in the other, and he threw for 3,800 in the one. Dude, he's got almost 50,000 yards passing and 364 touchdowns and 84 interceptions. Are you kidding me? What? Dude, 364 touchdowns to 84 interceptions.
Because he's a poor man's Patrick Mahomes. When you break a defense down, you always gonna find somebody open. Once you break the pocket and scatter, you're always gonna have an open person. But you don't always have to do that.
And Tom Brady can't even do that if he wanted to because he can't move. But whatever. All I'm saying,
how many Super Bowl rings?
It's a team sport.
That's the whole damn point I'm making. Like you got to make me cuss. Like you
compare
him to Tom Brady. If you are winning, what difference does it make? My whole point to me is, if I catch the football, I want to pick up the first down first. After I get the first down, everything else is bonus. Because I know if I pick up the first down, we got a whole new set of downs. So when you saying Tom Brady didn't do this, because Tom Brady can live with, dumping it off, maybe getting the first down or not getting the first down. And then, bringing the defense out. And if you want to blame the defense, I can hear that. But saying that Aaron Rodgers made it, because Peyton Manning played in that system for a long time, where he had to convert on third down. He couldn't let his defense be trotted out there. He had to convert on third down.
Same thing with Aaron Rodgers.
Let me get my defense. Trent Dilfer won a damn Super Bowl off that stuff.
You just making an argument against your point.
I understand that. So why does Aaron get the carte blanche to do crazy stuff when he should do the same?
Dude, Aaron Rodgers has never had an under 60% completion percentage. He's 113 and 60 as a quarterback. He's at 47,000 yards passing. And you telling me just because Tom Brady plays in the weakest ass division, which enables them to get a bye week, not taking anything away from them, they play in a weak division. The Packers have played in a tougher NFC. He's won a Super Bowl. He carried them.
How many?
He won one Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. Okay.
How many Super Bowls did Dan Marino win?
None.
Right. All right.
Dan Marino was an asshole too.
Dan Marino was cool,
now,
man. I met him.
If you want to impress me, ask me how many Warren Moon won. If you want to impress me. Exactly. That's who you should ask me about. Don't ask me about no Dan Marino.
All right. How many did Randall Cunningham win?
How many John Elway win?
John Elway won 2 or 3 at the end of his career because he finally had a team.
Because he utilized everybody around.
No, because he finally had a team.
He utilized everybody around.
I got a question. Name Aaron Rodgers running backs he played with.
Dorsey Levens, Jones,
and that's recent.
Dude from Alabama, Lacey. I didn't play 4 or 5 of them.
Oh, Lacey didn't give him nothing. Dorsey Levens was.
You said name him.
Okay, all right, that's 3. He played 15 years.
What is that? Okay, let me ask you this: if you ask me to name Tom Brady's, would I be able to name him? No. Thank you.
But Tom Brady also had a defense. Tom Brady had the year. Hold on. This would throw you for a loop. I'm gonna try to get his stats. The year Tom Brady and the Patriots gave him receivers to throw to. Now, Gronk was a receiver. That's a big advantage. But the year Tom Brady had his best year, right, was the year they lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl.
Is that Randy Moss?
Yes. The year Tom Brady had his best year, they lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because
how many rings Aaron Rodgers got?
1.
How many rings Eli got?
Eli has at least 2.
Those.
Yeah. So are you saying Eli's a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers?
Not saying that.
Right. There you go.
Eli understands how to get the goal accomplished better than Aaron Rodgers. No. Aaron Rodgers is a selfish.
Oh, are you serious?
effort. He's a selfish dude, man.
I gotta. We gotta talk off camera and see what Aaron Rodgers did to you, because he
ain't done nothing to me.
He had to lose.
Aaron Rodgers just always all he does is cry. Like, stop crying.
So he must have lost. Someone beat you in fantasy football with Aaron Rodgers, their quarterback.
No. Or you had Aaron Rodgers, quarterback beat in fantasy football with was Peyton Manning. And he beat me in real life and in fantasy. Peyton beat me every way possible. But I'm saying Aaron Rodgers, the more I watch him, like I was playing golf with a guy, he's like, I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan. He just, like, Patrick Mahomes is Aaron Rodgers on steroids.
But
so
damn,
okay, dude, but I can see Patrick Mahomes doing what he does, and like, okay, I can approve of it. The way Aaron Rodgers does it is just.
What? You are comparing Aaron Rodgers to probably the greatest quarterback, the greatest talented quarterback in NFL history.
You gonna say that after 3 years?
Dude, I was saying, I'm gonna pull up some tweets for you and forward them to you. I was saying
I'm not saying he's not, but it's kind of early.
No,
just like it's too early to be saying. It's like it's too early to be saying that Zion Williams is the greatest. This, that, and the third. You can't. I mean, it's too early.
No. I said greatest talent. I didn't say the greatest quarterback. Dude, what?
Zion is the greatest, one of the greatest talents too.
And that's true. Have you seen any other quarterback do what Patrick Mahomes is doing?
Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Russell Wilson.
No.
Not at his level. I'm saying not at his level. The same way. I have not seen anybody do what LeBron has done, but I've seen Zion Williams do it. And Zion has probably done it. He don't shoot as well as LeBron. It's early. But I think his takeoff might be more deadly than LeBron's. And I never thought I would ever think that was an option.
I agree with you 100%. To me, LeBron was the greatest talented basketball player ever, but he's been supplanted by Zion. Zion is, dude, the stuff Zion handles right now is ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For a guy that big, he is. And you remember LeBron when he came out, his shooting wasn't all that anyway. His free throw percentage is still suffering.
Right.
I'm gonna say Zion is the best talent in NBA history, and I'm gonna say Patty Mahomes is the best talented quarterback in NFL history. The things I've seen him done as a guy who's played quarterback, I've never seen the shit that he does, man. The stuff that he does, dude, I have never seen.
No, you ain't gonna get you won't get an argument from me. You won't get an argument from me. So,
all right, man. Unless you want to give the folks some overtime, it's an hour.
No, I mean I'm steadily trying to look up this Aaron Rodgers stuff. I'm getting off of here so I can go look at this Aaron Rodgers stuff. Oh, next week. See, I ain't even gonna be able to bring it. Next week we got
bring it. Not next week, Thursday.
Yeah, you're right. Next show. Not next week. Next show. Oh man, we got a pleasure. We got a show for you. My high school coach retired after 50 years of basketball coaching. We got people showing up that want to say some things to him. And the dudes I played with some damn knuckleheads. Like it's some knuckleheads. And he ain't really like us when we was, I ain't gonna say he ain't like us, but he ain't know what to do with us because he had so much talent and we were ruthless. So I'm curious to see how it's gonna be 25 years later, 30 years later, some of us, that, hey, coach, what was you thinking when you benched me? Coach benched me because I was too late getting my shoes tied up, man. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be interesting, though. But no, the next show.
Tease him with some people. Tease him with some people, man. Tease him with some people. I want to hear what's coming on because I'm going to be a fly on the wall. I'm going to be taking in all this. I'm going to throw in a couple jabs here and there. But give me and the people an idea of who's going to show up.
Now, James Posey will be back next week. The Twin Towers will be back. Now, why do I keep saying next week? Next show. The Twin Towers will be back. Zoltan Mesko, punter for New England Patriots. He played football, basketball. He played basketball at Twinsburg Chamberlain. We got some dudes, man. His daughter, Stephanie, she married, which is crazy. She married the point guard that played with us, Keith. Like, that's just kind of odd. Like, you married my daughter, like, and you ain't had no pistol in your back pocket. Like, if you play for me, ain't no damn way in the world you marrying my daughter. But Keith, good people. Like, Keith, good dude. Keith and Stephanie would be on. Only thing is Bob, that's my coach. I can call him Bob. Not Bob don't know. It's Coach Bob don't know that we're going to have a gang of us on here. So he retired last week. We're going to have him on the show with, a bunch of former players, man, just to chop it up with him and congratulate him on his retirement and, send him out the right way. But he don't know. So if you listen to this show and you ain't seen it yet, tell your friends, but make sure they don't tell Bob. Yes, Stephanie know. Little Rob don't know. But little Rob, if y'all tell him, make sure he don't tell Bob. But yeah, we good. It's gonna be going down next show. Next show's gonna be going down. It's gonna be about 10 or 12 of us. Screen's gonna be lit, and it's gonna be some uncouth idiots on there. Like you gonna see the difference between Twinsburg and Twinsburg Heights.
All right. We should have everybody state where they're from.
Oh, nah. Because I wanted you to figure it out on your.
Okay.
No, because it's not. No, honestly, it's kind of. I do that just because I want y'all to know, but it's not really a good thing to the different. It's kind of a barrier, just kind of like Black Lives Matter and that type of stuff.
Okay.
So it's not really good for us to segregate or decipher that we not from this side. Right. So I really wouldn't want to put them to that, but you will be able to tell. It's going to be half of them that sound like me and talk like me. And it's going to be half of them that you will be able to understand what they're saying.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Man, as always, man, appreciate you, man.
I am looking forward to this Thursday.
Start the week off on the right foot.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
All right. I appreciate y'all watching. Tune in. We'll see you on Thursday.